this is the card I made yesterday. 5 long-haired orange cats, 5 sheepadoodles. Since packing this, we got another wholesale order. And to actually make the stickers, it's super easy. I need to enunciate. I can't enunciate words. Ew. I make myself cringe. Also, I just got a huge shipment of keychains and magnets in, and I am hyped because I have so many new designs in this order. She ordered the strawberry coaster punch needle kit. And it smells so good in my office right now because I brought the candles into here. The golden, red, or copper, and then English cream. Okay, this is what I've just unwrapped. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another small business vlog. I will be taking you along for a few days in my life as I run my small business. If you're new here, hello, my name is Jessica. I am a 26-year-old small business owner, and my business is our Cheery Corner. I sell primarily online, but I also sell in person a few times every year when I do markets, and I have my first trade show coming up in August. I sell a whole bunch of different items, from hand punch needle goods like car coasters, wall hangings, to DIY punch needle kits where you can make your own coaster. And I also sell hand-drawn dog and cat breed keychains, magnets, and stickers. Everything is on my website, which will be linked in the description, but it's ourcheerycorner.com. Today is Wednesday. It's June 3rd. Happy June. It's 10 a.m. right now, and this morning I posted my first market vlog of the year. So I'm so excited to see how everyone likes it. It's nearly 2 hours long. It's literally a movie. So if you like long videos, definitely check that video out. I know they're super fun to watch when you're working in your studio for hours. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed that. And let me go through my to-do list. This week, it's already Wednesday, like I said. My goal is to catch up on orders as best as I can. I spent the first 2 days of this week editing the market vlog. Those vlogs take forever. I did pack some orders yesterday because I had some that had to go out. So I did that. Obviously I didn't film it, but my goal for today is to catch up on orders that need to go out by Friday. I do have some candle orders, some strawberry matcha latte candles that need to go out by Friday that I have not made yet. So I will either make those today or tomorrow. I actually made some more ice cubes for those candles this morning using gel wax, but they need to set. So I may or may not be able to make those candles today depending on how those ice cubes are. And I do have ice cubes already made. I just don't think it's enough for 6 candles. I do 6 candles at a time, but I only have 2 candles that have been ordered. But we'll either do that today or tomorrow. And I'm excited because I haven't showed you me making candles since the series where I released these candles, which was like a year ago at this point, I think, which is crazy. So we'll do that. And then I also have an order where I need to finish this car coaster. I punch needled it yesterday. I have this one that she ordered as well. It was already on hand from like market inventory. So this is her order, but need to finish this one. And yeah, I have a lot of kits that need to go out by Friday. I think I have 7 or 8, I think 8. And then I have refill kits, keychains, stickers, all the goodies. So that is the goal for today. I also need to go to the post office to drop off those orders. But let's just get right into this video, get as much done as we can, and I will take you through the next few days. Also, this is so random, but I brought this downstairs because I wanted to show you. I made Sean his like wedding anniversary gift, and I'm very happy with how it turned out, so I wanted to share. And if you are looking for, it's very niche, but if you're looking for wedding anniversary gifts, or yeah, actually it would have to be a wedding gift. Well, the card could be a dating anniversary. Then maybe this gives you an idea. But I actually was going back and forth. I really wanted to make something I hadn't seen online, but I was using like Pinterest to get inspo. And I kept seeing these shadow boxes. I'll put a photo on the screen if I can find it again. It was like a little museum of us, and it was little people looking at small picture frames of photos of the couple. And I really loved that idea, but then I saw it was like a kit that you could buy, and it started to become more generic to me as I kept seeing it. So I liked that idea, but I wanted to do a twist on it. So I was like, maybe I could do like a miniature replica of the wedding venue or something. And I don't know, I feel like my skill set is not quite where I would want it to be to do that. I mean, I could have figured it out. I just didn't know if it was gonna come together in a cute way. And we're going to the lake next week to celebrate our 1-year wedding anniversary, and I didn't want to rush it. So what I did instead, and this actually didn't even come together quite how I wanted, but I did a replica of our arbor, and I made it look just like our arbor looked. I'll put a photo of the arbor here. I mean, I say just like. I had the bouquets in the same spot, and I did like the greenery. And originally I was gonna do Sean and I, and maybe even Duncan, because he was part of the wedding, here made out of clay, but my skills, again, they were not where they needed to be to do that. I tried, I attempted, it didn't go well. So instead, I just put forever and always and our wedding date. And I feel like this will be so cute to hang up somewhere. And I just bought, I had to get creative. I found this like wooden door. They were like doors that opened from Michael's, and I ripped the doors off. Then there was this wire left over, like a really thick wire. So I cut it with wire cutters. And then I just used other pieces of wood that came with it. It had like extra pieces of wood. I don't even know why. But one perfectly matched the shape of our arbor, so I glued that to the top. And then I used miniature florals. I cut them off of floral picks and just like other fake florals. And then I think the roses I bought, yes, like they were miniature roses in the craft section. And I also bought ribbon to replicate the like fabric that was hanging on our arbor. And then I used some other ribbon to frame the frame. I put it on the border of this frame. This is the card I made yesterday, and I will link the tutorial in the description. I did not think of this idea, but I thought it was so cute. So it's the number 1, obviously, because our 1-year anniversary. In the tutorial, she draws the 1. I actually just printed the 1 on paper and then cut it out because it was easier. And then I drew a bunch of little hearts. And then when you open it, I'm gonna figure something out. I might do a border around the photo or something. And then you can pull this out, and I'm gonna have a note here. I think I'm gonna do it like she did and watercolor like a red heart in the background and then write my note. But yeah, I think this is so cute. I've never done a card this intricate before. The back is just normal because this pulls out from the middle, and I just think it's so sweet. I'm excited to give it to him. But yeah, anyways, let's get on with this video and start by finishing this car coaster. I don't even know if I mentioned this in the intro, but I also have a wholesale order to pack. So I'm gonna do that now, and then I can proceed with packing orders that need to go out by Friday, which the first step to that will be prepping the kit supplies and the kits. I just packed up the car coaster order. This was an Etsy order. So I'm caught up on Etsy orders that need to go out by Friday, but not Shopify. But let's go ahead and pack this wholesale order. I'm gonna grab the keychains and magnets if she ordered magnets. Usually it's just keychains. And then I will show you everything that they ordered. This wholesale order came in last night. Let me see who it's for so I can give them a shout out. Rockflower Creations, and this is not their first order with me. I was gonna say it's their second, but it might even be their third. I'm not sure. But yes, I'm gonna make sure I have all of this in stock. I should, because my inventory is synced on Fair and Shopify now, but I like to double check just to be sure. So yes, let's do it.
Chasing all the highs, 'cause I'm not giving
let's go through everything that they ordered. So we have 5 tortoiseshell cats, 5 red corgis, 5 flame point Siameses, and 5 brindle pit bulls, 5 long-haired orange cats, 5 sheepadoodles, 5 huskies, and 10 blue heelers, 5 red golden doodles or labradoodles, 10 red golden retrievers, 5 orange tabbies, and 5 goldens, 10 Belgian Malinois, and 5 Bombays. And now we can go ahead and pack this up. And for those of you who don't know what wholesale is, essentially I'm selling bulk quantities of my products at a discounted price to other small businesses, and they resell the products in their storefront or on their own website. And I sell on Fair. If you're interested in shopping my wholesale products, it will be linked in the description. I only sell the keychains and magnets as of now for wholesale. Okay, the wholesale order is packed, and since packing this, we got another wholesale order, so I will probably pack that up tomorrow, maybe. And I also traced the stencils for the punch needle kits that I'm packing today. We have 7 full kits, and I have refill kits as well. So let me quickly go through what I will be packing up, and then I can work on the yarn and the other materials for the kits. So we have a strawberry, a lemon, a cactus, a cloud, a pink flower, a cat butt, the black one, and a teddy bear. And then for refill kits, I have 2 strawberry, an orange, a cactus, a black cat butt, and a croissant. So let's prep all the yarn for that. I have not set up my new yarn system yet, so we're just gonna use the bottle. So.
I've traded daisy chains for loose ends and
Okay, I have everything here to pack up the refill kits and the full kits. I'm gonna start with the refill kits. Also, I didn't realize I had 2 full black cat butt punch needle kits, so I put together more supplies for that. But let's start with these refill kits. And again, if you purchase the full kit and then you buy a refill kit, you'll have everything you need to make the project that the refill kit is for. And for both the refill kit and the full kit, you need a pair of scissors and a glue gun. Obviously, that doesn't come in the kit. Okay, all of the kits and the refill kits are packed up and ready to go. And I'm gonna talk through these orders as I pack them. The first order is going to Adriana in Ohio, and she has ordered so many kits and refill kits for me. I appreciate it so much. She ordered the strawberry coaster punch needle kit, and then she also got the refill kit of the strawberry. So thank you, Adriana. I haven't built any boxes, so I'm gonna have to do this as I go. I also think a lot of these orders have keychains and other items in them, so I'm just weighing the boxes as I go and printing labels. The one thing about this tape is when I rip it, it like flings water, and the water has like starch in it from the tape, and so it leaves like little spots on my desk, which is annoying. So I feel like I always have to be wiping my desk of those spots. So sometimes I'll just keep the tape on my lower desk because it doesn't show as much on the tablecloth that my other desk has. Okay, so 1 pound. Okay, the next order is going to Susie in Virginia, and she got the lemon punch needle kit, which is on the bottom here. So that's this one. There's 4 you can choose from, the grapefruit, lemon, orange, or lime. Like I said, she got the lemon. Thank you, Susie, if you're watching. This next order is for Melinda going to Washington, and she got the Bernie's Mountain Dog keychain. the Bernese Mountain Dog sticker, an orange coaster punch needle refill kit, and then 2 punch needle kits, the cloud and the cactus. So thank you so much, Melinda, if you're watching. Such a cute order. I love when there's multiple things and people pick from the punch needle goods and the doggy and cat items, the keychains, magnets, and stickers. So we'll do a freebie sticker of the paw print. Throw that in a little baggie. I'll put the keychain in this bag as well. And then some dog washi tape. Okay. This is 1.7 pounds. This next order is going to Jessica in California, and she ordered 2 keychains. We have the black cat and the blonde golden doodle. I know this lighting is kind of dark. It's really hard with the windows. I can never get the lighting just right, but bear with me. We have the black cat and blonde golden doodle. And then she also got the teddy bear coaster punch needle kit. So this one, and then a croissant punch needle refill kit, and that looks like this. So this is what she can make with those 2 items. Thank you, Jessica, if you're watching. And I can put cat washi tape. So cute. Okay, I'm glad I double checked that. She actually ordered 2 of the blonde golden doodle keychains, so I need to open up this box when this happens, which it doesn't happen often, but I just open it from the side that doesn't have my branded tape because it's more discreet. And we need to add that in, obviously. Assume it's gonna be the same weight, but I will double check. These keychains are only like an ounce. This next order is for Amber going to Minnesota. Thank you, Amber, if you're watching. And she ordered the Cactus Coaster Punch Needle Refill Kit and the Flower Coaster Punch Needle Refill Kit. And the flower one, she chose pink. Flower Coaster Punch Needle Kit and the Cactus Refill Kit. I also have an order just for keychains and stickers that I will have to go grab the stickers for, but I'll show you that as well. Okay, this next order is for Erin going to Wisconsin. Thank you, Erin, if you're watching. And she ordered 2 of the black cat butt coaster punch needle kits, and then she also got 2 refill kits. So here are the punch needle kits, same thing. And then for the refill kits, she got the black cat butt and the strawberry refill. Thank you, Erin, if you're watching. This day is flying by. It's 1:30. Crazy. Okay, the last order I'm packing is for Margaret in New Jersey. She got quite a few things. She got 5 stickers. So we have the West Highland Terrier, the Brown Dachshund, the Black and Tan Dachshund, the English Cream Golden Retriever, West Highland Terrier keychain, and the Dog Pill Bottle Magnet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take all of these packages to the post office, and I'm also gonna end the vlog footage for today here. It's almost 2 o'clock. After I go to the post office, I'm gonna come back and hang outside with the dogs. We all need to eat as well. And then tomorrow I will work on the candles, or I'll do the candles fully. And then I will probably pack the wholesale order tomorrow as well. I have an endodontist appointment at 12:30. So I don't know if I'm gonna do majority of my work before or after that. Maybe I'll like pack up the wholesale order before and then do candles after. We'll see. But yeah, I am caught up on orders through Friday other than the candles. I have to double check Etsy as well, but I know, well, maybe not. I'm pretty sure the candle on Etsy has to go out by Friday as well, but that will be no problem because I'm making them tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow, whether it's before 12:30 or after, when I am getting to work. Okay, slight change of plans. It's the same day, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and pack up the wholesale order now because, well, first of all, it's really hot outside, so I don't wanna take the dogs out right now, maybe later once it cools down. but also the lighting in here is really nice and I want to film this for social media as well. We have so many rainbows, which I love when there's rainbows in my content. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the keychains. I'll be filming on my phone as well, and then I will show you everything they ordered and we can pack it up. And this is going to the small business, Lola and Bowie in Illinois. And this is not their first order with me. So thank you so, so much. And to me, that means the keychains are selling well in your shop. So that's awesome. And yeah, let's grab everything she ordered. Okay, I'm gonna start with the hook. Duncan is absolutely losing it. He will not stop barking at the neighbor. I've even shut the blinds and he's still going. So I'm gonna try to not get him barking in this content. Also, a few videos back, I was talking about how it's tacky, or I think it's tacky for me in my content to keep saying like how much these wholesale orders are for. So you might be wondering why I'm still doing that. And it's because I've decided that I do like that hook. And I'm not posting them so frequently anymore that I feel like it's incredibly tacky. But yeah, let's film this hook and then grab the keychains. My small business just got a $600 wholesale order for some of my hand-drawn dog and cat keychains. So let's see what they got and pack. I need to enunciate. I can't enunciate words. My small business just got a $600 wholesale order for some of my hand-drawn dog and cat keychains. So let's see what they got and pack it up together. Okay, I just grabbed them all. Now I need to organize them and make sure that I grabbed the right amount of everything, and then I will show you what was ordered. They got 5 long-haired calicos, 8 Bengals, 10 short-haired black cats, and 8 British short-haired. 5 long-haired tricolored chihuahuas, 10 blonde cockapoos, 10 white golden doodles or labradoodles, 5 blonde Pomeranians, 10 orange tabby cats, 5 gray tabby cats, and 5 gray tuxedo cats. And then they got 5 rough collies, 8 seal point Siamese, and 5 blue and tan Yorkies.
I don't want it to stop. Even though we fight sometimes and it feels like a war zone, I still care about us. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, I know that it's difficult dealing with emotions, but I want you to know that you'll always be on my mind. Even in the hard times, I care about you. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer.
Okay, here's to experimenting because I just put this phone holder around my neck, as you saw, and I just haven't been using this, and I've been meaning to, but it was upstairs, so I keep forgetting I have it. And I am gonna post like my normal video of packing this wholesale order, but I want to do just me like actually putting the keychains into the box. It was like ASMR, and I feel like a really cool POV. I had 0.5 for my video on, so it was like zoomed out, and you can see my hands and I was packing everything, and I'm just gonna post that. I'll do that now, and it'll just be like POV packing a $600 order. And I don't know, I feel like that might do well, and it's another video I can post to mix up my content so it's not always the same old thing. I'm gonna edit that now. The order is packed up. I'll ship it out on Friday, I think, and then that means tomorrow the only big to-do is the candles. I think we're going to a barbecue for Sean's work tomorrow, so I forgot about that. So I have my dentist appointment and the barbecue, so I don't have a ton of time to work, but I'll definitely have time to do the candles. So I will see you then. Good morning. Today is, I don't even know, Thursday. It's 9:45 and I'm getting going on making these candles. I'm gonna make 6. I was debating if I wanted to do 12, but I don't think I have enough ice cubes to do 12, so we're just gonna do 6. I hope the audio is not too bad. I'm in my garage. I would be using my mic, but I'm gonna use it for my phone and it's gonna be ASMR style. So first thing I need to do is cut out the ice cubes that we're setting from yesterday. So I'll bring you over here so you can see a little better. And we can start with that. And then I need to put wax into the wax melter. I have 2 wax melters. This one's for the gel wax and this one's for the soy wax. It's just so much easier than using the same one and having to clean it out. That would be such a headache. So we're gonna put wax into the soy wax melter. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to walk you through all the steps, but then we're gonna add fragrance oil after we pour the wax into the pitcher, and then dye, one for the green, one for the pink. We start with the pink first, and then I'll do the green after. And we also have to put ice cubes into the jars before, I'm working backwards. We have to put ice cubes into the jar before putting the wax, and then before that, I have to spray the jars with alcohol and put the wicks in. So it goes wick, gel wax cubes, wax, pink, and then green wax, and then we let it set and hope that they look good, because sometimes they don't end up looking too good, and those ones are like ones that I keep for myself. Although I don't have too many that have turned out poorly. Okay, I lied. The first step is gonna be prepping the jars. Okay, I wasn't recording by mistake, but I just sprayed them all with the alcohol, and now I'm gonna wipe them down. All right, now we can add the wicks. And now we can do the gel wax cubes. Okay, all that matcha candle making made me want a real matcha, so a little matcha break. This is the best part. Okay, I have to leave in an hour for my appointment, and the candles are just setting, so I will take a look at them later. But before I go, I'm gonna post on my story on Instagram really quickly, just a clip of me mixing the wax, and I'll say like making candles this morning. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna edit the lighting on Final Cut Pro first, And then I'm gonna make these stickers for the candles because I'm all out. So I need to make the actual labels and then the safety labels that go on the bottom. Let me actually check. I have 4 safety labels, so I only need to make 2. And then I need to make more actual candle labels. I might make some extra too, so they're just in there and ready to go. I wanted to show you an example of a candle that I won't be selling because I was talking about the coloring if it gets messed up. So here, the green blended too much into the pink, so I just don't feel comfortable selling this. It doesn't look like the product photos, but it's perfectly usable. And so honestly, I'm just gonna keep this for myself. I'm burning through one. You can kind of see it up there still. So once that's done, this will be the next one I go through. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I'm going to do what I said. I'm gonna post on my story and then we can make some stickers for these candles. Okay, so I do all my sticker making in Cricut. So I have everything that I wanna print. I hit make. I have 2 sheets here that I'm gonna be printing. One full of the labels and then one full of the safety labels. And to actually make the stickers, it's super easy. I'm just printing on my Canon TS6320. I don't know if they still make this printer. I've had it for 5 years and I love it so much. So hopefully they do, because if this ever dies, I would love to replace it with the same one. And then I'm gonna cut it with my Cricut. Also, I just got a huge shipment of keychains and magnets in, and I am hyped because I have so many new designs in this order. And I think my favorite is the new golden retriever. I'm so excited to see it. And that also means I can take product photography and finally finish designing my wholesale thank you cards and get those ordered. So that will probably be what we work on tomorrow, or maybe today as well. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll start unpacking them today. But yes, I'm very excited for those. So that was really nice to see that shipment arrive. I didn't know it was coming this early. Now these labels, both the candle labels and the safety labels, I don't laminate. So I can put this right onto my Cricut sheet and get it cutting out. I will sometimes put tape just to make sure it stays down. Okay, I'm checking on the candles and then I will just see you when I get back from my appointment because I have to leave in 20 minutes. I'm probably just gonna do some computer stuff before I have to go. They're not looking too bad at all. This is how they're looking. They still need to set some more, but yeah, the coloring looks good. It looks like how it's supposed to. I can see it like pulling away from the ice cube here. I'm gonna fix that all with a heat gun once it sets a little bit more. And they really come together once I fix the tops and put the labels on. Good morning. Today is Friday. It's currently 10:15 and the dogs don't have agility today, but I am getting my nails done at 1:30, so I can work up until I have to leave for that, which will be around 1:15. I'm very excited. I'm getting a summer set and I'll have them for when we're at the lake next week. I'll show you them once I get them. And it smells so good in my office right now because I brought the candles into here and they turned out so nice. Sometimes the wax will separate from the vessel a little bit and it's not a big deal. I still sell them and I'll usually use the label to try to cover that a little bit. But these have like no air bubbles. I feel like it might be because I set them outside in the heat. It was like 80 degrees yesterday, so they cooled slowly. But yes, I have all 6 in here and I just need to label them. So I'm gonna start the morning by doing that. And then I'm also gonna film a video for social media of me packing these orders. I think the hook is gonna be, this is the most underrated product in my shop, but one of my favorites. And then I'll explain a little bit about the candle and pack 2 orders up of candles. And then another update, I unwrapped a lot of keychains yesterday, specifically this many keychains, but I have so many more to unwrap. So we're gonna work on that today as well. Each keychain comes in a little compostable plastic bag, so it's quite tedious to unwrap them all, but it is what it is. I asked my manufacturer if they could ship them in larger quantities, like per bag or whatever. And they said they don't really do that because they don't want to risk them getting scratched. So that's okay, at least I asked. But yeah, let's label these candles and then I will film that video for short form and pack up the 2 candle orders. I need to use my like thermal packaging for these candles because the warm weather is here, and even in New Hampshire it's been like 90 degrees some days, so I don't want these candles melting in transit. So I'm gonna go get that special bubble wrap and I'll put it in the packages with these. But let's start by labeling these. For where I put the labels, like I was kind of saying, I just look to see if there's any like aesthetic imperfection that I want to cover, but these are looking pretty good. And there we have it. And then I'll put the safety label on the bottom. There we have it. We can pack up the order and film that video. In case anyone is wondering, this is the bubble wrap I'm gonna put inside the packages to help protect the candles from melting. It's from Uline. It's really the only place I could find this. I probably didn't need this much, but Uline is like bulk packaging. But this is called Cool Shield Bubble Roll, and yeah, essentially it helps keep your product insulated. If you have a product that really needs to stay cold, it's recommended you put an ice pack in the package as well, but I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, I kind of have a vision of how I want to film this. I want the hook to be from above, so I need to set my tripod up probably on the desk. And then I don't know exactly what I'm going to say, but I want to talk about the candle a little bit, but at the end of the day it's short form, so I want it to be quick. So I'm probably just going to say like, this is a 100% soy wax candle that I make from scratch. Easy enough. I don't need to go into the details of the gel wax cubes and dyeing the wax, making the labels, and then I'm gonna pack up 2 orders. So I'll probably just say, and I currently have 2 pending orders for this candle, so let's pack it up. Something like that. Ooh, let me not shoot through the roof. This is a little too high. Okay, wait. This needs to come down. Okay. This is one of my most underrated products in my shop, but it's one of my favorites. Oh, you see? This is one of my most underrated products in my shop, but it's one of my favorites. I don't like all the junk in the background. This is one of my most underrated products in my shop, but it's one of my favorites. Okay. Let's see. One of my most underrated products in my shop, but it's one of my favorites. Okay, I won't keep you waiting. I'll show you what I got. And I'm gonna color grade it, so it's gonna be better coloring. This is one of my most underrated products in my shop, but it's one of my favorites. This is one of my most underrated products in my shop, but it's one of my favorites. Okay. So now, I want to do a little bit about this product. I want to talk about, like, obviously I handmade the product, and then I want to talk about the packaging as well. Which honestly, so as part of the Vista Collective, I post content for them, but it's not like I get a brief every time and like requirements and talking points that I need to follow. It's just like organically posting for them. Sorry about Muffin in the background barking. So this could be one of those pieces of content that I use for Vistaprint. In fact, I think I will make it that because I'm showing the candle box, which is something I don't always show from Vistaprint. So I completely make the candles from scratch from the candle itself to the cute packaging, which I get printed with Vistaprint. Okay, I don't hate how that turned out. I'm trying to turn it on for the camera, like my voice and my energy. And because I don't want to, I don't know, for me, I don't want to just be like, I make the candles themselves. Like, maybe I could do that. I could like take it down a notch because I'm like, it seems so scripted and I don't love that. But I struggle to like find a middle ground where it's also not lame, you know? This is what I have right now. I completely make the candles from scratch from the candle itself. I mean, it's not horrible, right? To the cute packaging, which I get printed with Vistaprint. Ew. I make myself cringe. Okay, let's try that again. I make them completely from scratch from the candles themselves to the cute packaging, which I get printed with Vistaprint. I really like it, but it was blurry. I make them completely from scratch from the candles themselves to the cute packaging that I get printed with Vistaprint. How long can it take me to pack 2 candle orders and film it? An hour. I make them completely from scratch from the candles themselves. Okay, good, but the candles were not completely in the frame. It's always something, right? Okay. I make them completely from scratch from the candles themselves to the cute packaging that I get printed with Vistaprint. Vistaprint. 0 minutes, my camera's about to die, or my memory card's gonna be full. Let me replace it. Okay, I'm gonna do another clip before I pack them. And they're strawberry matcha scented. And although I do consider them underrated, I have 2 orders to pack up for them, so let's pack them up. I'm going to use this yet again. This short form video is full of different angles. Oh my god. I did not put this on gracefully. I'm wondering if I should talk through it or just keep it ASMR. I might talk through it because I've been talking the whole time. Okay, so first things first, I need to grab the packaging. So I already have 1 box assembled. I need 1 more. We'll grab 2 shipping boxes. And I'm also gonna need some cool shield to make sure they don't melt in transit. Oh boy. Okay. As you saw, my camera just fell and I thought I broke it for good. The lens was all messed up and it was not focusing. And so I reordered the same one on Amazon. It's an $800 camera. And then Sean saved the day and fixed the camera. I was trying to fix it, but I was a little emotional, so I was probably a little aggressive with the lens. So he fixed it. And I got to cancel the Amazon order, so yay. But if you're wondering what camera I use, obviously I love it because I reordered the same one when I thought this one was broken. It's the Sony ZV-1. Is it? Let me actually double check that. It doesn't say it on the camera, but it's linked to my Amazon storefront. I'll link it specifically below. But it's a Sony ZV-1, yeah. So, yeah, that was a doozy. Let me get back to packing these candles now. Not the prettiest, but it's gonna do the trick. And then some of my water activated tape, which is also printed with Vistaprint. The next order is for Kristen going to Oregon. Okay, I have to leave to get my nails done soon, but before I go, I'm gonna pack up some keychain, magnet, and sticker orders on Shopify and Etsy. And then if I have time left over, I will work on unwrapping more keychains. So that is the plan, and then after that, I'll just see you after I get my nails done. But I already grabbed the orders for Etsy. These ones are Shopify, so let me grab them, and then I will show you everything that I'm packing up. Okay, let me do a quick run through of everything I'm packing up because I have quite a few items here. So starting with the Etsy orders, I have a lemon beagle. This is my old design. Lynx Point Siamese, red and white cavalier, and ruby cavalier. For Shopify, I have 2 stickers, a domestic short-haired and Siberian husky. Then for magnets for Shopify, I have a Portuguese water dog, a black tri Australian shepherd, a red tri Australian shepherd, and a blue merle Australian shepherd, a blue and tan Yorkie, and a Bernese mountain dog, a cane corso or a cane corso with natural ears in black and a Siberian husky, and a blue merle French bulldog. Then for keychains, I have a black golden retriever or a flat-coated retriever, a blue merle Australian shepherd, a Siberian husky, 2 of my new Labrador designs, 1 in chocolate, 1 in black, a sable German shepherd, and a black and tan German shepherd. And then last but not least, 2 tricolored corgis, a Pomsky, and a fawn Frenchie. Oh, and then also I have 3 punch needle sets. These are the Mina Corinne punch needles. Okay, orders are packed. And I don't really have much time before I have to leave for my nails, so I will see you when I get back to unwrap more keychains. Okay, I've been back from getting my nails done for a little while now. I just had lunch, but these are the nails. So I just got blue stripes on this like very light white background. I am going to spend some time unpacking keychains, and then after that I'm gonna do some admin work. I have some emails I need to look at and respond to, and then Sean and I are going out for date night and we're taking the dogs. We're eating on a patio at a restaurant, so I only have an hour, so I will film the keychain work and then I'll catch up with you after. Okay, this is what I've just unwrapped, and I want to show you the new designs that I've unwrapped so far and kind of give a sneak peek of some updated designs. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 here. Some are the same breeds, just different colors, and some of these I'm showing will also be updated in the other colors, but I've only unwrapped like 1 or 2 color variations. So starting off, these are the new Goldens, which like I was saying, I was very excited to see these in person. The only one I haven't unwrapped is the black one, but we have the golden, red or copper, and then English cream. Then the Pitbull, which will also be available in the brindle, black, white, and gray. I think that's all for the other colors. Again, I don't know if these are up by the time you're watching this video. I'll put it on the screen whether or not they are available, but if they're not available yet, they will be very soon. And then I have the Rottweiler and one of the pit bulls. This is the black and rust with cropped ears, but I also have it with natural ears, and then I have the red and rust with cropped and natural ears as well. And then this is the only boxer I've unwrapped so far. I also did it in brown and brindle. These two also will have other color variations. We have the black and tan German Shepherd and the red Golden Doodle or Labradoodle. This one is also going to be available in black, white, and blonde. And then this one will also be available in white, black, and sable. So that is what I have for new ones I've unwrapped. And like I said, now I'm just gonna do some computer work. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I really hope you enjoyed a few days in my life as a small business owner. And if you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.